Hi guys, and welcome to the show today. Today we have the big boss of Hyundai with us, Hyundai Motor India Ltd, Mr. Tarun Garg with us. And today we are at his office in Gurgaon, and here they have set up this creators arena for the all new NLine. So first of all, Mr. Garg, thank you so much for being on our show, and also congratulations on the launch of the i20 NLine. Just tell us a little bit about this creators arena that you've set up here.
Thank you very much for having me here. Yes, it is a very unique concept, and as you know, that when we launched the NLine range, it was kept, a launch keeping in mind the youth of India, the millennials, the Generation Z, basically who are inspired by the, World Rally Championship cars, and they want some playful and sporty experiences in life. And the whole idea of this, the Creators Arena, is that we can really create some zones which can, which relate to the lifestyle of these millennials. Like for example, here we have the graffiti zone. We have the music zone where the car turns into a music, and of course we have the WRC car right here brought from Germany. Then we have the Parker zone. So the whole idea is because we believe that these are the customers who believe, who are very active in life, and they can really lead a life which and they want a car which is really reflecting their own lifestyle and their own beliefs.
Okay. So if I go to a Hyundai dealership and I have to choose between the i20 and the NLine version, I would definitely prefer the NLine myself personally. But what will you tell a prospective car buyer? Why should he go in for the NLine and not the regular version of the car?
So I think that's a very interesting one. And actually, if you see this customer, he wants something very different from the crowd. Because he feels that yes, I want something which is sporty, which is for me. So here, when you see the NLine range, the exteriors, the way the red color has been used very distinctly, the way that N logo comes in very handy in terms of not only on the wheel or on the steering wheel as well. The way the interior have been designed, the checkered grille, it gives that feeling of a sportiness. It gives a feeling that you want to be there. And on top of it, we have that unique sound, because of the twin muffler, and it really makes your adrenaline rush as well. So not only are you getting those interiors, those exteriors, but you're also getting the turbo engine performance, which really makes it a very good, playful and a sporty car.
Also, sir, I wanted to know because at the launch, you mentioned the price difference between this car and the regular version, if I say so, is only about 50,000 rupees, and that makes it great value. So how did Hyundai manage to achieve that? Because the kind of features you get on this car, only 50,000 extra is, tremendous value for money.
I think this is a very relevant one. The whole concept of NLine range is that, and this also came out in our research, that while so many people are really wanting to have a car which is inspired by WRC, but then it's not accessible, because they will be too expensive. And so the whole idea is, can we have a car which is, the theme remains the same, the sportiness is there, the fun part is there, but yes, it is accessible to all. And I think at Hyundai, our belief and our efforts are always to really have cars which are affordable, and I think this concept came in here also. The unique thing about the NLine range, especially the i20 range, is that of course there are some things which are common, which are hygiene, like a sunroof. All the cars really come with a sunroof, and of course coupled with that, those specific very subtle changes which we have done really make it a very good value package as well. So I'm very sure that customers are really liking it, and also we are going to get some new age customers who always wanted to have this kind of a car, but then probably OEMs were hesitant to bring it here because we're always generally looking at, okay, what kind of volumes. So there are very few who would really target a niche and really have the kind of courage to really come out with a product like this.
So what kind of percentage in terms of sales are you looking at this product? Because as you said, it's a niche product. So in terms of percentage, what are you thinking between the diesel version and the turbo versions?
So actually, if you see, this is something new. This is a new segment which we are creating. So very difficult to have benchmarks. But when we see globally, the NLine range has done very well. Now it is across 40 countries, and 11 of our products, the Hyundai range, comes in NLine, and we have sold close to, I believe, 100,000 vehicles. And when I see some benchmarks, I can see that 15 to 20% NLine, in many countries, they are able to sell 15 to 20%. So maybe eventually, probably we will aim towards that. But to start with, we'll be very happy as long as we are able to really excite the customers and give something which they have been wanting, but not really, they did not have the opportunity to get it.
So, sir, last year, even this year, you were one of the few companies which were, launching cars irrespective of the conditions out there. I think you didn't have any delays in the launches. Now, you already promised us that you'll launch a lot more of the N-Line version and even the performance versions. So, can you give us some kind of a ballpark estimate by when the next version or the next car with the N-Line branding and the features will come?
Look, at Hyundai, we have always believed that one way to really excite the market is to bring in new products, new technologies, and that is what, if you see, even in these COVID times, last 2.5 years, we have been able to launch some 11, 12, new products. I think this just shows our commitment to India, and also right here today we are sitting in the new corporate office, and we are in our 25th year, and I think this again speaks volumes about how we look at India, because in times like this when people are talking from work from home, here we are really creating such a great masterpiece. The whole idea is, in line with our philosophy, that can we really give these millennials an atmosphere where they can really come out with some innovative solutions for our customers, because our customer is getting definitely younger. When I take some data, last 4 years, the average age of a Hyundai customer has reduced by 4 years, and more millennials, more and more youth are really coming and looking at Hyundai. So I think in this kind of a situation, we also have to really look at some solutions which really excite these people. And I think this is what the whole philosophy is, that to create some innovative solutions. And I think this creators arena has really been designed keeping that in view. Today, we opened it to our employees, and I could see that excitement, when the engagement level, whether it was really, using the car as a musical instrument, or really creating some kind of a graffiti, or using the spray paint to really create some different images for the N-Line. The whole idea is that I think it's time to play. It is time to really, break the shackles. It is time to really responsibly, of course, but really get your funny and sporty side out and enjoy. And I think this is the whole concept by which this N-Line range and this creators arena has been created.
So, sir, I will not take you away from the concept today. But one last question is that there's another compact SUV that you're planning. Any details on that? When you're planning to launch it? Is it coming end of this year or early next year?
Look, maybe you know something which I don't know, but I would say that, look, we understand that new products is something which will always excite the market. We also understand that SUVs, the market has really shifted towards SUVs, and of course Hyundai has become the #1 SUV maker. But like I said, at Hyundai we are a complete range. We believe that any opportunity that exists in the market, we keep on really, as long as we keep the customer in mind, we will always keep on bringing in products. So as of now, I'm not in a position to comment on any new products, but I would say that we are always studying the market. We are doing our market research. We are studying those trends, and whenever we see that there's an opportunity, and when we are ready, we marry the two and bring the product.
Fantastic. So thank you, sir, for today and your time today, and all the best to you with the N-Line and also for the other cars which are planned. So that was, of course, Tarun Garg, the big boss at Hyundai. He's got some big plans which he won't reveal right now, but I'm sure you've already read about them. And really, if there's one car company in India which is always launching very exciting cars, SUVs, they really are the kings of SUVs in India at the moment. It is Hyundai, of course. Thank you, sir, for your time. Thanks, guys, for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Thank you very much.